Welcome, FamilyAffaires.com contributor Dr. Dan Gottlieb. Hi, Dr. Dan.
Hey, Roseanne.
Dr. Dan, I want to talk about something with relationships today. I'd like to talk about feeling powerful versus being powerful. And
Why is that?
I think it's something interesting, and I think that it's something that often working with couples, and I'm working with them on the end of their marriage, where you're working in their marriage with them, this comes up a lot, the power issue. And a lot of times, just from observing couples, you'll see that possibly one thinks they have power and they bully the other one, where in essence, the person who's the bully really doesn't have much power at all, and they're actually pretty afraid.
Well, I think that underlies an awful lot of conflict. A sense of powerlessness rooted in fear.
Yes.
So you see that with couples. You see it with any kind of conflict at work. You see it with adolescent children.
Yes.
You see it on the international front, right?
Sure.
We go to war because we feel threatened. We feel powerless. So we react.
So we strike.
We react with aggression. It's exactly what happened after 9/11.
Yes.
We didn't take our time to reflect, to think about, to plan. We reacted with aggression. And that's what we do. I'm not just talking about this country. I mean, we humans are
In general.
first instinct. When we feel threatened, we're scared, we react with aggression. It's our first instinct. So it's a bully. Or then somebody gets passive aggressive, or it's all about powerlessness.
But actually, when you have power, you don't have to exert it so much because you're actually in control. You're in control of your emotions. You're in control of how you react to the other person. And that actually gives you more power.
So where do you get this? You don't sell it at Wawa.
You get it, I think, from a lot of therapy.
Come on. Let me back up a little bit.
Okay.
This business of powerlessness, it's not about feeling powerless. It's about being intolerant of your own powerlessness. Not being able to manage your powerlessness or live with it. Because real power, and I've learned this through many hard lessons, real power is when you're comfortable with your powerlessness. Real strength only happens when you're comfortable with your weakness. And everybody is powerless. Everybody is weak. Not all the time,
Yeah.
but we have that as part of us. And when you're comfortable with it, when you're not ashamed of it, when you don't hide it, you can be comfortable with it, then you have power. Then there's very little threat in your life.
So how do you become comfortable with it?
Well, opening up to it, tolerating it, learn to tolerate it. My wish for humanity is that we approach each other with an open heart and a curious mind. Approach yourself that way. When you feel powerless, when you feel out of control, sit there, be with it. You're with a person who's suffering. Sit there with it. Approach it with curiosity. What is this feeling? Where is it in my body? Where do I feel it? What's the periphery of it? What happens if I sit here and just watch it without getting lost in my mind? What happens? And if you do that over and over again, you won't be afraid of it. You'll be more comfortable with who you are.
So in essence, it's really having compassion for yourself.
Exactly. And,
To get through that.
understanding yourself. You know, I parked in a parking lot once, and, you know, I got a space, another guy wanted, and I'm getting out of the van, and he called me, I don't know if I can say it, an asshole.
Oh,
So, you know, I looked at him and I said, yeah, and of course I am. Just not in this moment,
right.
but give me a half hour and I'll be one. You know, so I'm good with that.
What was the response?
No, he just drove away, scratched his head and drove away. Call me an asshole, of course. Of course I am, who's not?
Right.
I'm comfortable with that.
That was a reaction he wasn't expecting.
No.
Wow. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.